So phase one really focuses on the exterior of our buildings. Most of this work is site work outside of the buildings. This is the tentative plan for the J.B. Gent Stadium. This is all going to be a new turf surface. One of the things that was mentioned earlier is we're actually taking down the old concession stand and moving over to the team rooms, which will be located really on that hill area as you enter the stadium right there. One of the concepts that we tried to create is an open area in this area. This is all going to be paved. These are the bleachers for the band. We're also going to be extending this, the band bleachers to this existing space now. It's just grass here, so we'll have a full area of band bleachers. And this area in here would be more of a family picnic area so that you can actually watch the game from this area here. We have a lot of our fans that don't like to sit in the stands. They either stand along the sidewalk or they'll congregate all along the fencing area around the stadium. So the idea was to open up that area and create more of an open look as you potentially watch the games. This is the turf surface. As you can see, it's hard to see here, but it's actually lined in 3 different colors. So the yellow is for soccer, so these lines around here are for the soccer. The soccer goals will be put here. And then the white lines here are for lacrosse, so that's where the lacrosse goals will go here. So basically a multi-purpose facility. These are just some drawings of what the entranceway looks at. So that's a wrought iron replication of the Haslett Vikings and those posts that I showed. This will sit right in front of the ticket booths. This is the softball concessions, so they'll have 2 outdoor bathrooms there in the concessions facility with the 3 compartment sinks, so they'll be able to do full concessions. And then these are the team rooms, as mentioned before, with toilet facilities, and then just an open area. This is all new here, this area here at Murphy. So basically creating a separate loop where they can come on. All the traffic will be routed to this way, to the right, so our buses will come in and then turn to the right. Raleigh is probably not the easiest, but right now they have kind of the best configuration in terms of parent drop-off. Buses are separate, and so this is where that White House still stands now. That'll be taken down, and a new entrance will be created in here. The other thing that we created is the crosswalk here right now that the students that either walk from Raleigh or to the middle school, they kind of have to go through the ditch. And there's really no sidewalk over here on this side, so we created a crosswalk way so that there's actually, they can walk straight across to that to the sidewalk there at Raleigh. So this was probably the biggest challenge in middle school. So we've essentially done the same thing. We created a bus loop separately and a parent drop-off loop. Basically all the traffic will be turning right. The hopes is that this is a lot more of a loading area than it was before, because as parents start to line up along here, they stop halfway. They don't go all the way up to the door. So if you look at there's a lot more incentive for parents to go all the way around the loop before they stop, because they'll essentially be dropping their student off at the front door. So just really quickly on phase 2, which really is going to start in actually the fall of this year, 2020. So this is really everything inside the buildings, and the main focus piece of the inside is really updates the classrooms, as I mentioned before. So all of our classrooms will get new furniture, new lighting, new window treatments, painting and flooring, the Chromebook carts, as Mr. Cass alluded to earlier, and then new classroom projectors. And we're looking at right now making a final decision on the delivery of instruction through technology. Currently we have smart boards, and so we're looking at a variety of different things. We could move to new smart boards. We looked at the Epson throw projectors that are actually closer to, they're all in one. You don't actually have a smart board, it's just a whiteboard, and everything happens within the projector itself. And then phase 3 will begin in the spring of the year 2021. There's really one major project, which is converting the high school gym, the practice gym, into a performance gym. And then, as I mentioned earlier, the parking lots at the high school and workshop will be done during that last phase. And then the idea of looking at, depending upon where the bond funds come out, some additional security upgrades in all of our buildings. So